What's good, people? We back. Episode two.
I like the.
Yeah, now we back, man. Episode 2, man. I hope y'all watched episode 1. I'm Eric Rashad.
It's your boy Leo Solomon. Leo _.
We're back with beats and politics.
Already.
What we got on the docket today?
So, I'm sure we've all had a rough week. Some of us. Thank God we've been able to, get through the week. Push forward. But this week, man, was really a rough week for me. It really was. With Nipsey Hussle's untimely, unexpected passing. I know we closed out our first episode, with the status of us not knowing, whether he was alive or not. But it was just a rough week, bro. For hip hop, just for the community, and it also is not a good look. On our community, man, because, when you let this week, go by and you see a lot of these conspiracy theories, it really irritates the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Because I want black folks to understand it's like we give racism too much credit. We give racists too much credit. We give white supremacy too much credit. And
just giving them something else to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, when are we going to take accountability? Because, all these conspiracy theories, and I know you know about this, bro, with the whole Dr.Sebi this, and he was going to buy BT.
Tired of him.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. It was just in our community, bro, like, y'all know how it is, amongst our own people. Y'all know how the self-hate is. Yeah. Y'all know how the hate is that a lot of us project on each other, the jealousy and the envy. And that's really what it all boils down to, man. It's not a good look because how you hear a lot of our people say, when something bad happens, they'll say, man, this set us back 100 years. Nah, like, bro, like this right here, like, this really set us back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when you really do your research and see what he's done in the community, empowering, people for his real estate, independent success, laying out the blueprint, for independent artists, just strategically and just about that life when it comes to, he was being pro-black, taking action into his community and putting it in his hands, buying back the block, what I'm saying? Employing and making sure the people around him eating, what I'm saying?
Yeah. One thing I saw a couple of videos, like after a while, after his death, I'm seeing so much he did now, like from all the videos they've been posting about him. And one video I did see where he was at a college and he was just really teaching them the games of.
I did see that. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't really get to watch it, but from when I look and just listen to it, he just basically teaching everybody how to hustle and how to go get it.
Exactly, bro.
And the simple fact though that he died, man, it's hard. Even though I'm not gonna even go and say I was a diehard Nipsey fan because I wasn't. Yeah. But at the same time, I did listen to his music. I listened to it. That Victory Lap, when I first heard it, I was like, man, like, this is hard.
Album of the year.
Yeah, like, I was like, man, Nipsey came a long way, but he was already tough. But when I heard it, I was like, man.
That put him on a whole nother.
Yeah. Like, now it's kind of hard to listen to. I listened to it, like, kind of all this week, just kind of going back and listening to what a lot of things he was saying and just... It was just really hard to listen to it.
I know, bro. Yeah. I tried to listen to Victory Lap earlier this week, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, it almost brought tears to my eyes, man, because it's like he gave a lot of young brothers hope from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of us could see, like, I don't know about you, but I could see some of myself in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And and you know how I am, bro. I'm pro-black. I'm conscious. But this is the problem, bro. Like, I'm conscious, but I also use logic with it.
Yeah.
I'm conscious, but I'm also able to accept accountability for the actions in our community. I'm not conscious to the point where I'm a detriment to my society, to my environment. And that's the problem we have in our community, bro. We got so many people that's so overly conscious to the point where they come up with these conspiracy theories. And when you come up with conspiracy theories, you are rejecting accountability.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the biggest thing I've been seeing just on social media and just people talking about the death of Nipsey. Basically just people just not giving account for their own actions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's always something attached to it, something.
It's always the white man's fault. When it's all said and done, it's the white man did it. Hey, bro, did you hear about that drive-by that killed that 4-year-old? The white man did it because they infiltrated and da-da-da. Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, so we can't, so decision-making, don't lie, don't fall back on us at some point, bro. Like, come on,
I think I called you earlier this week, we was talking about it, how people thinking a white man put a chip in you and just controlling you by remote control. Like,
hit the nigga button, make him act like a nigga.
Yeah, make him go rob a store. Make him go shoot this person. Come on, man. Like, just give an account for your actions. You know,
like,
what I'm
for real.
Like, if you did it, you did it. Like, I know this kind of off the subject, but I was just listening to. I was just thinking about John Gray and how he cheated on his wife. He basically got a mistress and all this other stuff, but. He tried to put it on the devil.
Exactly.
Like, you giving the devil, like, man, why you give me all this credit? I can use it.
I didn't ask for this.
Exactly. I didn't ask for it, but I can use it right now. Like, we got to take account for our own actions, man. Yeah. Just as people in general, like, just people, period.
Yeah.
We got to take accountability for our actions and what we do and just stop blaming others for it.
I know, bro.
You know?
And what really bothers me, it reason why I say this literally set us back, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and say this set us back 100 years.
Yeah.
But this set us back in a way where I want y'all to realize, especially the African American community that's watching this podcast, I want y'all to understand this is why a lot of black celebrities don't come back to the hood.
Yeah.
This is why.
Yep.
Because stuff like this happens. They fear stuff like this. Because you got to understand, they have families that they want to go home to. And another message that this sends, with the untimely passage of Nipsey, is that you can only you can if you want to help the hood, you got to help them from afar. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, it'll be watered down. If you help from afar, I'm gonna just go to a couple of black churches, probably donate this, probably help a kid with a scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll be watered down. It's not gonna really be something that'll be able to trickle down and positively make a impact. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, it's just like we come from that mentality, or just most black people.
Yeah.
They want what the next man having versus going out there and getting their own. You know what I'm saying? And just. I get tired of seeing it. That's why I try to teach my kids all the time. All the time. Like, you can go get your own. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. And that's the sad part. And that's just jealousy and hatred caused Nipsey to die. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see it no other way, but it's like, how many times we got to keep saying we got to do better?
Yeah.
Like, how many times
we going to see this story?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Over and over.
1,000 times.
Yeah,
like, I'm tired of seeing people saying we got to do better, and then it's just like you go on social media or you just go out and talk to people. You see one half that's for the cause, like, man, I hate that Nipsey died, rest in peace, yada yada yada, and then you got these other people like, but it takes for a man to die for this to all to come together, and I was like, why we got to do that?
We so divided, even though we have so many. Well, even though. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. As black people, we're so divided. We have so many groups that's splitting us apart. You know what I'm saying? We got Christians, we got Hebrew Israelites, we got Muslims, we got Jehovah's Witness, we got Africans,
5%ers.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And instead of realizing racism, yes, it does exist, and there is such thing as white supremacy. At the same time, even with us knowing all of the adversities we deal with, we can't come together for one cause. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like what me and my brother was talking about. Like, You can't even get Negroes to run the lemonade stand together. You know what I'm saying?
sad.
Nah, bro, I want to add this to it, and I want to throw some grapefruit in there. Like, bro,
Like we just trying to sell lemonade.
yeah. So it's like it's so many groups that we can't even really decide how. Okay, at the end of the day, like say I'm a Muslim and say you're a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, why can't we realize, dang, we both want to end racism. We both want to fight it.
Exactly.
We both want to come up with a resolution.
Exactly.
I tell you what, you may not like my solution. I may not like your solution, but I tell you what, let's try your way.
Exactly.
And then if that's not working, let's try my way.
A different way.
And
Exactly.
if my way not working, let's try her way or that way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, but instead of that, no one wants to try no way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one wants to try at least one of those options.
Yeah,
you know.
If you go back and look at the just the different nationalities, you look at Indians, Asians, even other foreigners, Asian Pacific foreigners, whatever. They'll live in a house, 10 people. Bro, they'll put all their money together. And make it work for that family.
I literally see that every week.
Like, trust me, I see it all the time. Yeah. Asians do the same thing. They have the grandma, the great grandma, the mother and the father. They own the home, but they get the parents to stay there. Yeah. They got the brother, his kids. They all stay in one house, and they put their money together, and they put it within their family. Like,
that's so true.
Think about Asians. When the last time you seen a Chinese restaurant market? Like, do advertisement for a commercial.
Dog, that's so true.
On TV.
And then, better yet, when's the last time have you seen an Asian or Indian person in a retirement home?
Never. You rarely see. All you see is really whites and blacks. But even the whites that's in the retirement homes, they are in that low class, and there's very few of those.
There's very few.
But you see a lot of black people
that's thrown away, pushed to the side, you know.
So it comes down to just family values. I think as a race of black people, we lost a lot of our family values. Yeah. And we just got to get back to valuing ourselves, valuing our family, and value what's important. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, I mean, just the whole thing, but just going back to Nipsey, I know we kind of got away from it, but I saw another video of him while the gangs came together for peace. Like,
man, that was dope.
That was
amazing.
That's good. Amazing. But the biggest thing, I was looking at it and I just felt so bad. I was like, but he ain't here to see it.
Here. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so real, bro.
So it's like it took for
him to be sacrificed. And that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It took for him to be sacrificed,
like that, you know,
for them to come together. And I talked to my kinfolk out there in LA and like, and he was telling me, bro, and I know how, you know, when we first started, I was talking about how rough my week was. Yeah. He was telling me how, you know, the kids, the high school kids out there in the, you know, middle school or whatever, they just so upset, and because he teaches school or whatever. Yep. And he was like, man, you know, kids was literally crying every day of the week. It was, you know what I'm saying? Man,
like, it was hope for the people. Just like, I never forget, I think I was in the 6th grade. No, when Selena died and all the Mexican kids that was crying, Hispanic kids,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
because she brought that hope.
Yeah, she brought hope.
And she was getting ready to branch over from, you know, from overseas to, you know, to the mainstream. Yeah. She was getting ready to.
She had a mainstream record.
Yeah. If I could.
That record, that crossed her over.
Yeah.
But it was like,
and right when it was good, she was getting ready to just smash. You know, her life was taken.
And then the thing about it, her life was taken by the person close to her. A fan club president. And just like Nipsey, in this case, somebody from the set or from the hood, whatever, he wasn't, I mean, I don't know the whole story. I'm not going to say I know what happened, but the simple fact he knew him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the part. And old buddy been going on social media talking about the government, this and the Illuminati. I'm like, it makes you think what's really going on, but at the same time,
they've come to find out a lot of those accounts was fake.
Yeah, a lot of them. Some of them are fake. Yeah, a lot of them are fake. But it's like, man, it's the simple fact he died.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw this out there too, and I know I'm gonna get the side eye, but I don't care, bro. Like, when it comes to accountability, we got to stop with these damn conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
straight up.
Because, like, with the whole Dr.Sebi stuff,
Yeah.
that didn't have nothing to do with it. Because,
Nothing to do
and
with
I want y'all to understand this. Even if it did, even if it was a conspiracy, why do we always, let's say the government did get old dude to kill him.
Yeah.
It's still a brother killing another brother.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, why we have to be the one to just take the bag? All right, I'll do this for you. I'll do this job. You know what I'm saying? It's, at the end of the day, it's still a brother killing another powerful brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, bro, with the whole Dr. Sebi thing, like, I'm going to go and say this. Dr. Sebi was not killed by the government. I want y'all to understand this. I know that we got the awkward silence. He was not killed by the government.
Yeah, a lot of people gonna think that is like you're wrong.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell y'all this.
But hold on, before you continue on.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, Nipsey got a bar in Victory Lap. I think it's the very first song talking about how they killed Dr. Sebi. Mm-hmm. But this is what Nipsey said. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it.
I'm glad you did that though.
Yeah.
So let me tell y'all this: Dr. Sebi died in in custody because when they were bringing him food, in this in prison or whatever, he wasn't eating. He was refusing to eat eat the food because he knew it wasn't healthy, which was understandable, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But when you're 80 plus years old, your metabolism, your body, when you're not eating food, and at that age, if you get like a cold or pneumonia,
it's hard to recover.
And you're not replenishing your body with anything. You know what I'm saying? Even if the food isn't what you want it to be, what you need it to be for your body, for you to not intake anything and to not drink the water that they were, bringing him or the whatever for him to eat, he was rejecting it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. And that's how he died in police custody. Because I want y'all to understand this. In 85, yes, he won the case against the government, but he died in 2016, 2017.
Yep.
So why will the government know this whole time, 30 plus years, why would the government let him live 30 years with all the cures to cancer, AIDS, all these diseases, to not take him out? They had 30 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Dr. Sebi, the way he moved, he didn't have security guards that traveled with him and this and that. He moved. Like, he went from country to country, doing his herbalist practices or whatever. He didn't have anything, no issues or whatever.
Yeah, but the biggest thing, I think the government too, they were just trying to rule out, basically, he was just, because in court they were saying, hey, you was doing this without a license. But I think, just as me thinking out of the box, I think the government's like, you know what, we just going to let him do what he going to do.
Yeah.
But we have so much media control, we just going to say he crazy.
Yeah.
Or just say he don't know what he's talking about.
Because if the government want to take you out,
they're gonna take you out.
Bullet in your head, dude.
Yeah,
they're not gonna let you beat them in court and then let you live for 30 plus years.
Yep.
With all the keys that can end the pharmaceutical industry.
And they probably, this is the thing, they probably got the cure from him.
Yeah.
And now they're probably using it and just using it at a point to where
it's only for the elite or something.
Yeah, they can package it up and they can sell it.
Yeah.
Because if you go online, there is a patent on the cure for AIDS.
Wow.
There's a patent for it.
Yeah. And some people not enough people read, so they're not going to take it serious.
Yeah.
Even if it is real, a real cure.
No, I know it's a cure, man. It is a cure.
Yeah.
It's just that only, just like you said, only the elite know. Only if you got that bag, only if you got that Skrilla, that dough.
Yeah,
that's the only way you'll get it. Because look, let's look at Magic Johnson.
Oh, man.
How long he been on this earth?
Man, yeah.
How long he been here?
He's like, he's 50-something now, huh?
I don't know, but he old.
Long enough, yeah.
And Eazy-E had it, and he died in 3 weeks.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
That was weird to me, though.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
What we gonna do right here, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be back with more Beats in Politics. All right, guys, we're back. More Beats in Politics, and What we got next on the docket, man?
So we was I'm gonna go ahead and go into the cancel.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I was looking at this this thing with your boy Kodak Black and
Little Kodak.
yeah. And what he said, basically about Lauren London, like, she'll get over him in a year, and if she needed to shoulder the crown, I'm here, I'm man enough for her, and all this other stuff, and just like shooting his shot, like right now.
That's so trash.
And he had people with him while he was recording that video, like basically saying, too soon, bro.
Yeah, that's trash, man. Like, you gotta be mindful what's around you and what you saying. Yeah. Like my mom always told me, you never know who's watching.
Yeah. So I just want to pose this question: should we start following through with the cancel, like a cancel culture? What you think?
I mean, is it necessary in this moment? Look, I look at it like this. I'm a person. I'm always a forgiving person. I'm always think people should have another chance.
Yeah.
In this moment,
with such a powerful figure like this,
powerful figure like Nip,
yeah,
and you saying what you saying. At this moment, it's kind of hard for me to say he need another chance right now.
Yeah, bro.
Like he been messing up.
Yeah, he been on some trolling Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah, I mean this is the thing, man. These young dudes, these kids, man, they not getting it right now.
Yeah,
like you can't. There's certain things you shouldn't do. Like I think the respect for one another has been went out the door a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's just why he operating it. And he said, I think he had a response or he made an apology.
Oh yeah. I did see that this morning.
I saw the apology about it, but it didn't even feel sincere.
It seems like PR was like, hey, do this.
Yeah.
Do this. Which I'm sure it happened anyway.
Exactly. Because I started reading. He messing up the money. Because I started reading that some radio stations are starting to pull his records.
Yeah, Power 106.
Big boy. Yeah, big boy. I saw him post a long post about it, and he was like really upset about it. You know
and you know what, man? Shout out to that. I don't know who the program director is over there on that station, but I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to make these new artists, accountable for the things that they say. Mm-hmm. This whole thing of clout chasing, it's at a level now where it's just when you disrespecting the dead, you know what I'm saying? Like it needs to get to a point where, okay, if you want to chase clout, if you want to clout chase, we're gonna have to hurt your pockets.
But I'm about to say something, man, and I know we kind of this going off, but I bet you happy right now that the spotlight is not on him.
Who?
Your boy R. Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
I just seen him post a video, and like in my eyes, I was like, man, I ain't even trying to hear what he's trying to say right now. Like, it don't even matter what he's doing. Like, we focus on the icon, a legend.
Yeah.
Well, he would have. You know what? Let me back up. Nipsey was on his way to icon status.
He was, bro. He was,
and he died before he got to that.
Yeah,
his death. It's kind of putting him there. Now people want to put him there to legend and icon status because of what he did. Not everything is being seen, but they're just going back to it. But I know R. Kelly happy.
I know that, because like that whole month they was going hard on R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. That was some BS for how they was doing Michael Jackson. Yeah. But that whole he had a hell of a month and a half where they were just tearing him up.
They was tearing him out the frame for real.
Yeah. So. But now, man, like with the whole cancel thing, we have to start rewarding people with real rewards because of their talent. Yeah. And not because of the ignorant behavior. Like we as a media, you know what I'm saying, as a media, like for its radio stations, a television network, networks or whatever, like they have to stop giving this platform. Oh, he said something stupid and outlandish. Let's get him in for an interview and let's give him an hour interview. Like bro, you're rewarding bad behavior. Yeah. And when you see other kids coming up behind this, they're gonna be like, dang, well, I want to rap. How can I make it? How can I create a buzz? How can I create a following?
Exactly. Because
get on my phone and do something stupid, say something outlandish.
They feel like
a bunch of relevant
it makes
people.
good content. That's what they feel like it makes. It makes good content, and they feel like, oh, good content is gonna mean money.
Yeah. But you know what? But this, I'm so glad we're talking about this because look at bad behavior being rewarded, like old girl from the Dr. Phil show.
Oh yeah.
Catch Me Out, Bad Barbie, whatever her name is.
I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's like that.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Getting rewarded for stupidity.
Yeah, and you know how many other young chicks that can rap, but can't get a following. You know what I'm saying? But she goes on TV, disrespect her mother. Worldwide, disrespects Dr. Phil. I'm making you relevant, Dr. Phil, because I'm here.
Exactly. Like just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the thing. I like Kodak music before that because I used to listen to a lot of Kodak music beforehand. Like when he was getting in trouble, Kodak would talk about some real life stuff, like just some things you wouldn't think a young dude like that would talk about. But I think there's the other side of Kodak that he just can't control. That's why he stays in trouble. They're just like now. They just posted in the news that he has to go back to Florida for a rape case back in 2016.
With that high school girl or something like that.
So it's like you basically what you just said put you in a bad position. Now you got to go to court to go see this. Now they're gonna see this comment that you made about a dead man and his
if you
former
gonna disrespect
girlfriend.
A dead man,
you gonna disrespect a young girl.
Dang,
you see what I'm saying?
Real talk, bro.
They don't.
That's
a lot of people don't think about that.
That is true.
You gotta think about the consequences and actions that you're gonna incur, but doing stupid stuff.
That's so good you said that because as a black man, they will hold every damn thing against you when you get in that courtroom.
Yeah, most definitely.
If you said this in your song, if you said this in your interview, if you said this on your social media, oh yeah, we're gonna play this in court and we're gonna hold this against you.
Not only they gonna play it in court, they're gonna use it. They're gonna use every word against you. They ain't gonna use some of it. They're gonna use all of it against you. Yeah. And your actions that you do.
If you portray yourself as having a certain type of mentality, that's gonna be held against you. Oh, that's your okay. Yeah, but that's gonna be held against you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing, man. And I honestly believe, like for his radio stations, they have to. I would like for them to start doing that more, just like how Power 106 is sticking to their guns with this. Yeah, I would like to start seeing more radio stations do this because I feel like this is the only way we would start getting talent, like people with a legitimate message. You know what I'm saying? That's more deserving. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So
I'm just curious to see how the supporters of Kodak that was. That has that platform, like some people like Charlemagne and other artists, like, Master P, he was trying to help him or whatnot. But I just want to see what these people have to say because
I'm sure he probably gonna get donkey today.
Probably
coming back tomorrow Monday. Yeah.
Because thinking about what the comments of T.I. in the game, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. People were saying it's just best for him not to be in L.A. right now. Because I know he got shows coming up out there.
Hey, that's one place he don't need to be, bro.
But one thing I'm not gonna do though, I'm not messing with no gangs if I was him. But also on the other side of it, I ain't messing with no Haitians neither. They just as crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Them out there in Florida, I got folks out there in MIA.
Them Haitians do not play. But in this case, man, anybody can see Kodak wrong in this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
they ain't put the man in the ground yet, bro.
I'm not gonna cancel Kodak because I feel like I don't have that power to cancel Kodak. But at the same time, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I got to take a little rest on you right now.
Okay, you know I feel you on that because
I feel like we got to give him time.
I feel you.
We still got to give him time to grow. He's still young.
Yeah, just like that Jesse Smollett we talked about, how we were saying how we want him to learn. Because that's my thing. That's good. We got to have a cancel culture, but it has to be at least a temporary type of cancel, I guess.
But it need to be balanced to cancel culture. We can't just cancel people just because they sneeze wrong. Because come on, man. Oh, I didn't like the way he was chewing. I don't like him. Like cancel culture is is basically saying that we're too sensitive about stuff. Like we can't make mistakes, we can't do wrong.
Yeah, we need to at least leave room for people to grow. I feel you on that. Man. I feel you on that. And maybe I wasn't saying that right, so I'm glad you put it in that way because me being a brother, knowing how hard it is as a black man.
There you go.
We deserve to at least give each other room for error,
a chance, room to grow. But
so I don't want him. You right. I don't want him to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? I want him to learn. Exactly. And but I want this to, my biggest thing is with this cancel thing is I want it to be a cancel to where it cancels people's behavior for what they're willing to do for clout. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's maybe I was wording it wrong, but I'm glad you put it in that way because
because I think we too quick to when people do stuff wrong, and sometimes the media does twist everything around. But in this case with Kodak, he was being recorded. Yeah. And you can clearly see what's going on. But they in a room with, his boys, people he comfortable with. Yeah. He gonna talk whatever he gonna want to talk. Mm-hmm. It's just like when we get around certain people, like with our friends or our group chat, it's some things in the group chat that I won't say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think I don't know if he wasn't aware of the camera that was being recorded, the live that was going on, but you got to be careful about what the things you say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He could have waited with that. You know what I'm saying? He should, before he said what he said, I think he should have just thought about, okay, let me look around. Let me see if some cameras on some, you know what I'm saying? Because we all said stuff behind closed doors that probably wouldn't have been appropriate in public.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm not giving Kodak a pass at all. Yeah. No, I'm not giving Kodak a pass, but
your behavior, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
like these youngsters with the Kodak Black. What's another? Because I know it's so many of them wrote a name that's clout chasers. You know
what? I think
there's so many young rappers.
Yeah,
that's following the same blueprint of clout chasing. Yeah,
and the thing is, it's like you're gonna see more killings. You're gonna see more young rappers going to jail because you're seeing it already now. Yeah, young aspiring rappers getting killed, taken out over stupidity. Yeah, over the actions. Just think about it. Kodak, just say Kodak. I don't care. I'm gonna still go to LA. I'm gonna still do my shows. Yeah. And some young gang member that want to get his clout or get his G card or his pass, whatever they call it. Go and shoot up his tour bus or something. Yeah. What does that do? That's just the continuation of the cycle that we're trying to get out of. Yeah. So, man, but I mean, I don't want to spend too much on Kodak.
But real quick, because I know we talked about this in the first segment, because I'm going to just say this real quick about the Nipsey Hussle thing. Yep. But my biggest thing is because black people are really, like, a lot of us look for hope in a lot of the wrong people. And a lot of us look for inspiration in a lot of these celebrities and things of that nature. So I just want y'all to keep in mind, this is why a lot of celebrities leave. This is why a lot of, not even celebrities, but this is why a regular brother like myself or the brother next door or whatever would get the bag and go. Yeah. Rather than looking out for the next man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we need to develop that mindset of, I got the bag. Now how can I increase the size of my bag with the people around me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, since we on that right now, let's just talk about that right now. And I'm gonna ask you the question. So what do? You keep it real, go back to the hood, or keep it real from afar? I mean, just think of you gotta imagine yourself as Nipsey. Yeah. What do you do? Are you keeping it real in the hood or keeping it real from afar? And I'm gonna give you my. I'm gonna start off and give you my answer.
I was gonna.
Yeah, I start. Go ahead. You can say.
I'm gonna keep it real from afar. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It hurts me to say that, but if my life is on the line, and I got a wife and kids that need me to come home, I'm gonna have to keep it real from afar. But the thing is, keeping it real from afar, if you're gonna keep it real from afar, you have to really follow through with the things you do from afar, rather than like I said earlier. Oh, here's a few $1,000s, Black church. Here's a scholarship. Here's this.
Yeah.
Here's a little donation. You know what I'm saying? You got to be. I would help from afar, but I would be very strategic with how I do it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, even though I'm kind of torn between the two, and the reason why I'm saying that because these men died, but look at like a lot of these men that went back to their hood, and it's some that were just on some don't care type stuff. But in Nipsey's case, this man changed and created jobs.
Yeah,
created capital.
Yeah. A lot of those people that work in that strip that he bought out or ex-felons that he hired, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just gave them jobs,
Exactly.
like.
But yeah, in my case, I probably would keep it real from afar. But one person I'm seeing, and I just hope he just stay on the right track and he just keep doing the right thing, but also just stay out of the news media, just make dope music. Don't get caught up in no BS is Travis Scott. I've been seeing him doing a lot of stuff in Houston.
That's true.
Lately,
That's true.
I've seen him do a lot of stuff. He's been teaming up with a lot of people, different organizations, giving back, and some of the smaller things, like a lot of people that don't pay attention. Like some of the stuff he has been giving back to the community in some ways, but he's doing it from afar.
You know what, bro? I'm so glad you talked about that because we really have to talk about this. And I hate to throw this on you, but we have to talk about this. Because we are based in Houston. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about this Trader Truth thing, bro.
That's what I was trying to figure out something else.
About it.
I knew it was something else we had, but that's what it was, and this is a great example right now to talk about.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you segue into that.
So if y'all don't know, back in the day, Trader Truth had a mixtape out, but he was having Trade Day, and during Trade Day, he was there giving out toys, helping the community, just basically doing a lot of great things for the community. So some shots rang out at TSU. Basically, Trey not there, but a radio personality who was no longer on the radio, basically just decided to open up her mouth about Trey and basically speak on this brother. Yeah. He ain't even there.
Yeah.
So
and he got banned.
He got banned because he went on the mixtape and called her out her name.
And didn't want to apologize.
For it. But at the same time, you went on air to just basically lie and just basically talk bad about this guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What you expect for him to do? He can't touch you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you want to say he's not this, he's not that, but one thing I do have a problem with 97.9, like he held an event for Nipsey. Yes. They want to backdoor and kind of utilize what he's doing, but don't even give this man no credit.
That really pissed
me
off.
I'm sick and tired of it.
Yeah, bro. 97.9 really tripping. And like a lot of stuff what Trey did for Hurricane Harvey. Like, bro, don't try to piggyback off of what this man be doing.
And then don't give this man no credit.
Don't give him no credit, bro. Like, y'all need to be adults and sit this man down, and y'all need to have a discussion.
Well, the biggest thing is he has his lawsuit is against Radio 1. So 97,
and
they're under Radio 1. Okay, so they just not gonna play his music at all. Yeah, or just any artist associated with it. But just like T.I., he's with T.I., but they ain't gonna stop playing T.I. music. He too big of an artist.
Yeah. What was that? Who was that? Didn't they fire somebody?
They fired some DJs. I know
for playing
the Cracker Nuts. I know they fired them. I forget who all the other.
But they
people.
fired. Who's the DJ they fired for playing Trey at a 97.9?
I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about, but I just remember the Cracker Nuts. I remember they fired them pretty much as soon as they got off the air for paying
like a verse.
I think it was a verse. No, I think it was a Trey. I think it was an extra Trey song though. Wow. I think it was
and it could have been in his mix on accident. It could have just
they just played it, man.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, man. This is just that part, man. I have a big issue with them. Cancel That's a part when a corporation like Radio Run try to cancel artists for them doing good,
and that hurts Houston.
Man, it hurts Houston.
It hurts Houston, and it's hurting us, and it's gonna continue to hurt us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, the only one that's really big out of Houston, as we all know, Beyonce and her sister, Solange.
Yep.
And then we got Meg the Stallion,
She on the rise.
making some noise. You know what I'm saying? But it's so much.
Travis Scott.
Oh, my bad, Travis Scott.
Can't forget about
I'm tripping hard. But come on, bro. Out of all these talented people we have here in Houston, we have great R&B singers. We have great rappers. You know what I'm saying? Dope songwriters. Like we're so limited. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but that whole trade situation, that's one of the biggest things I'm looking at right now. Is like this man has put on a lot for the city, and I was looking at some comments on social media because our boy Chuck posted something about it.
Yeah,
Southside.
Yeah, hold it down.
All right, but he posted something about it, and I had to repost it. But I seen some of the comments in there, and some people was talking about.
It's a lot of people in agreement.
Yeah, in agreement, but it's one comment I saw that was really balanced. A homie of mine named Jay Stewie, he put in there that basically in a nutshell, he was saying he was a different man before that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it took for him being canceled by Radio 1 to grow into this great man that he is today. Because let's think about it. What if he never got canceled by 97.9? Do you think?
And that falls back on what we were just talking about, cancel culture, but give people room to grow.
Exactly. And it's a balance to the cancel culture, but I think at the same time, you got to give people their credit, man, when they're doing something, regardless of the hatred and the beef you have. Like, if it's somebody I don't like and I know they doing something good, I'm not going to just say, oh, that sucks. Nah, they doing something good. They doing something good, period. And especially if it's helping people and it's helping people survive and live.
Bro.
You giving people jobs, money. Why would you hate on that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then for Trey to honor somebody like Nipsey in this whole process is like, why would y'all even do that? Like, give that man his credit. Yeah. He the one led the charge on it.
Yeah, man, there was a lot of people out there, bro. I wanted to go, but I had to work.
Yeah, but, I was just like, man, I ain't gonna lie, it was just too much to even be out there. Like I said, I love Nipsey music, but I wasn't a diehard Nipsey fan.
Yeah.
But the thing about it, it still hurt. Like, it hurt for a couple of days. I'm like, dang, why this man have to die?
I know, bro. I see stuff on Instagram, and I look at it like, nah, he's still here.
Yeah,
he's still here. You know what I'm saying? Like when it goes down, when it's said and done, bro. When it goes down in history, he's gonna go down in the history books, bro.
Yeah,
I really believe that. Like as a, as a political figure, whatever. I honestly believe he's gonna go down in those history books.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And like for him to be speaking at colleges and stuff like that, you got to give this man his credit, man.
Yeah.
So, but we're gonna take another quick break, man. But when we come back, we got something to lighten up the mood a little bit too, because I know it's kind of been a dark episode. So we'll be back with more Beats and Politics. All right, guys, we're back. More Beats and Politics, and we started a new little segment, a part of the podcast called "You Only Can Choose One." So, my wife posed a great question, and I was like, "Man, we got to use this. We got to use this." So, who had the best on-screen proposal? One is Martin and Gina. Number 2, Jamie Foxx and Jamie and Fancy. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Laura Urkel. Number 4, Dwayne, Wayne, and Whitley. Mm. Like, who had the best one? And I think you better answer correctly. I have an idea of what I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You go first, bro.
Man, looking at it like for as I'm just thinking, because I was thinking about, I'm gonna say Dwayne, Wayne, and Whitley, because you gotta understand, dog. He made a complete ass of himself. Like interrupted a ceremony.
He did.
Like just came in there just looking all hungover, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like you ain't going nowhere. Like she was literally in the process of
She
marrying
was.
somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that.
And then my nigga Dwayne Wayne, he did it the cheap route. You know
He
what I'm
did
saying?
do it the cheap. He used that wedding.
You know what I'm saying? So
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He did it. He did it.
Oh man, that's a tough one, man. I didn't think about that. I forgot. I know they had a good one, but now that you mention all those,
So he stole your wife. He stole your woman, and he stole your wedding.
yeah.
Cause guess what they did after they got married? They had the reception in the reception hall. So they all went, shook their ass at the reception hall. You know what I'm
Use
saying?
that man
Use
money.
that man money.
Dog, Dwayne Wayne pulled the ultimate nigga move.
Yeah, he did.
He used
dog.
somebody else's stuff and he won.
Yeah, he won, bro.
But I gotta go with the complete opposite of your answer.
I knew you gonna sell me out, dog.
Yeah, I gotta go with Martin, bro. That episode when he first was like, he's like, you ain't about to corner me into no marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't know. He made up for it though. You gotta think about it. He went and got a ring because he was ultimately cheap.
Yeah.
He said he was getting a cubic zirconium.
Yeah.
But
this boy went and got Brian McKnight.
he got Brian McKnight.
There'll never come a day.
Yeah, he redid. He recaptured the whole scene. I guess when they first met.
Yeah.
Like he did the ultimate messed up move the first time.
Yeah.
But then he came back. Not only did he come through in the clutch, but you got Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wayne to get Brian McKnight.
My nigga did it the cheap way though. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did
But
well.
he showed a lot of passion.
He did.
At least he showed a lot of passion.
Did. I don't know, man.
He showed a lot of passion.
If I gotta take,
it's an inside joke. Y'all wouldn't have got that.
I gotta take Martin though, man. Oh, but I'm kind of thinking Dwayne Wayne though.
Mm-hmm.
With the wedding stuff, that's like the ultimate move though. Like he ain't spend no money.
Yeah, he didn't.
He used old buddy stuff.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, yeah, bro. But I mean, at the end of the day, we can joke about it, but we know we seen them grow, up together, like in school, struggle, just and a lot of people, for his college, and black love aspect, it's a lot of black marriages that started off that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us saw ourselves in Dwayne Wayne and Whitley,
Yeah, true. But I can say that a lot of people I see my life more kind of in Martin way.
I feel you. Yeah.
Because even though they I think they just had the better outcome though. Martin went on to have a national syndicated show, and he had to move to LA. And
I never saw the last episode.
I saw a lot of people say that they never saw the last episode of Martin. I actually saw the last episode of Martin. Man, that's when they was going through their little bouts with
not being in the same scene.
I ain't really like,
and that's why I stopped watching it.
So
it's quite a few episodes of Martin that I didn't see all the way.
No, I saw the latter episodes. I think that's when Martin,
it just got too awkward for me.
It was on a decline at that point. Like they had to kind of wrap it up. Because,
yeah.
Like if you start looking at a lot of them older shows, I was like, man, this was kind of like
it can't compete.
Yeah, because not the on-screen chemistry they had was just it was nobody couldn't. I haven't seen that today yet.
That is true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of on-screen chemistry, but. Yeah, but that one, that's a tough one though, man. But
what are some of the new shows we have with like relationships on?
Blackish is one of them.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, Blackish one of them. But a lot of the relationship shows are a little bit different now, like Insecure.
Yeah.
But I like Insecure though, man. It's funny. It's funny at the same time, but
I didn't watch season 3 at all. I need to go back and binge.
I started watching season 3, but I didn't get to finish.
Okay.
I started watching the first maybe 2-3 episodes, and I just stopped watching it.
They need to, you know what, bro? They need to have a show for men.
Yeah, bring black sitcoms back.
Yeah, and bring us. I would like for them to have a show like a male version of Insecure. You know what I'm saying? Not, of course, not naming Insecure.
Yeah.
But for a man's perspective, because you see how they have certain parts in that show.
But I thought they had something kind of like that though out.
If they do, I wouldn't. Maybe I'm not onto it yet. But you see how she talks sense into herself, like how she'll speak. She'll like talk to herself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's a dope concept.
Yeah.
Because when she talks to herself, it's like she's talking to a lot of other black women. Like, you got to wake up and realize this is what you doing. You putting this on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, and she'll like talk to herself. I've seen a few episodes where she would talk to herself in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
But now you got me thinking now. Like, who would have a great show like that?
Who?
As an actor, basically have a spinoff you ever watch Ballers?
Oh, yeah.
John David Washington.
Okay.
Denzel Washington's son. If he had a show something like that,
I like him, bro.
A sitcom kind of like a male version of Insecure, I would watch it every week.
Yeah.
Like, he's a great actor, man. He was amazing in Black Klansman.
Man, bro, that was a good movie.
That was an awesome movie.
For his first role?
For his first role, he
knocked it out the park.
That's why I say, if he came with a sitcom or a show kind of like Insecure, I'll watch it.
And I like how he's doing that for his not really, because everybody knows he's Denzel's son.
But he living up to it though.
Huh?
He's living up to the name, man.
But I like how he's not really like, I'm Denzel's son.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's making his own name for himself.
Yeah, he's making his own name for himself. Like, literally, I was looking at an interview. I can't remember where he was, but he was basically like saying, like, I it's okay if my dad helped me, but I didn't want him to help me.
Exactly.
Because I wanted people to respect me and how
own.
I came up, and not throw it in my face like, oh, you know.
Yeah, that dude, he played football. He was trying to get him an NFL career.
Yeah, he was good at football.
Yeah, he was pretty nice in football. But but that's one of the new episodes we're doing. If y'all got any ideas, just hit us up on Instagram, Twitter. Also, drop comments down below, man. And I hope y'all really enjoyed this episode. I think the next one we're going to have some more good things to talk about, but we're going to get into more personal stuff. Probably eventually have a few guests on the show because I did reach out to a few people already. So,
Okay.
Hopefully we can have
I just want to say RIP to Nips, man. I just want to say a shout out to the Los Angeles family, man. From Houston to LA, we love y'all. We support y'all. We know that whole state is going through it right now. I saw where LeBron James did an interview, and Steph Curry was just talking about how upset he was, and Oklahoma City guy, Russell, he's from Cali,
Westbrook and James Harden,
and they was all saying, it's just really shaking a lot of people up. But my condolences to Nipsey's family out there in LA, man. It's nothing I can say. But we all praying for you.
Yep, his family and everybody.
They are having his funeral at the Staples Center.
Yep.
I'm sure it's going to be televised, so I'm sure we'll catch a wind.
I don't like how they trying to charge people for that, though.
Oh, they are.
From what I read, they were selling tickets.
Oh wow! I did not know that, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
But you know what, though? In a way, I know it sounds crazy. They might have to because the whole LA would try to be there.
You're right. You're right.
So they got to do something.
You're right.
To where it's going to be a hell of a lot of people.
I hope them prices ain't high though.
Yeah.
If they
probably
are
something like $20 I don't know.
I mean,
maybe.
At least $10. I mean, I'll pay the 10.
And if you really, for people that really, if you really a person that want to go, that's really a fan, really a supporter, you'll pay. That's maybe how they look at it. But they probably look at it in another aspect where, man, we only have so much room. Even though this is the Staples Center, I mean, you'd have a lot of Bloods and Crips.
But they already had their little peace rally, man. It was already like,
I was just thinking about the volume of people.
We're gonna come together for him. So
But
also y'all don't forget subscribe, like,
subscribe,
and share, man. We're gonna be posting every Wednesday, and we may release some bonus footage and episodes too. So man, just check us out. This has been another episode 2 of Beats and Politics, man. Got anything else?
I don't got nothing, G.
We out.